Hey everybody, Steve here at Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Hollywood, California. It's December 3rd, and I'm here to attend a memorial ceremony for a very famous actor who, when he died in 1959, was cremated and his ashes were interred or inured at the chapel of the Pines Crematorium, but his cremated remains were locked down in the basement in a vault that was private and not open to the public, and they've been there ever since. That was nearly, 64 years ago? So no one has been able to visit this very famous actor's final resting place or to see his urn until today. Arthur Dark, the host of Hollywood Graveyard, was apparently able to get permission from the descendants of this famous actor to retrieve his cremated remains from this private vault and to move them here to Hollywood Forever Cemetery in a place of prominence where they can be visited by friends and family and fans year-round, but especially this time of year. I'm sure you probably already know who I'm talking about. Actor Edmund Gwenn played Santa Claus, or Kris Kringle, in the classic Christmas movie Miracle on 34th Street. I'm guessing all of you have seen it. I mean, who hasn't seen that movie? It's right up there with It's a Wonderful Life as one of the most popular Christmas movies of all time. In 1947, Edmund Gwenn even won a Best Supporting Actor Academy Award for his role in the film. I drove in early this morning from Palm Springs. The ceremony doesn't start for a few hours, so while I'm waiting, I'm going to visit the gravesites of 4 other very famous people who also played Santa Claus. They're also buried here at this cemetery. So that makes 5 famous Santa Clauses who are buried here at Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Now, there may be others that I don't know about, but I do know of these 5, and so while I'm waiting for the Edmund Gwenn ceremony to start, I'm going to walk around and show you the gravesites of the other 4 famous actors who played Santa Claus. Over the years, dozens of actors have played Santa Claus on the screen. But in this video, I'm focusing just on the actors who are no longer with us and who played Santa Claus in the movies, either on the big screen or the small screen. And I'll share Edmund Gwenn's new final resting place ceremony at the end of this video, so please keep watching until the end. It really was a very special and historic day to remember. Between 1970 and 2008, acting legend Mickey Rooney played Santa Claus in 5 animated Christmas movies, including Santa Claus is Coming to Town, The Year Without a Santa Claus, Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July, The Happy Elf, and A Miser Brothers Christmas. Rooney died here in Los Angeles on April 6, 2014, at the age of 93. And as you can see, he's laid to rest here at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, with one of the best views in the cemetery of the Hollywood sign. And just a handful of gravesites away is the final resting place of actor Paul Sorvino. According to his Find a Grave memorial page, his gravesite is marked here with a P instead of a traditional headstone. Sorvino died in Jacksonville, Florida on July 25, 2022 at the age of 83. His gravesite is also in a prominent location overlooking the pond in the Garden of Legends section. Sorvino played Santa Claus in the 2009 TV movie Santa Baby 2, Christmas Maybe. On the opposite side of this pond is another actor who played Santa Claus on screen. Now, he didn't play Santa Claus in a movie, but since he's buried right here in the same section as the other 2 actors, I decided to visit his gravesite anyway as a bonus. Actor Don Adams died here in Los Angeles on September 25, 2005 at the age of 82. He's best remembered for playing Maxwell Smart, Secret Agent 86, on the 1960s TV sitcom Get Smart. And in one very memorable episode of the series, he goes undercover as Santa Claus to solve a case. Closer to the cemetery entrance gates, in the Garden of the Exodus, is the gravesite of the legendary voice actor Mel Blanc. And this is another bonus gravesite visit. Blanc didn't appear as Santa Claus in a movie, but on Christmas Eve, 1946, he did play Santa Claus on his radio show, The Mel Blanc Show. So I thought he deserved an honorable mention today. He died here in Los Angeles on July 10, 1989, at the age of 81. The rest of the actors who played Santa Claus in the movies are buried in other cemeteries. Actor Hal Smith, who may best be remembered for his role as Otis Campbell, the town drunk, on the 1960s sitcom The Andy Griffith Show, died in Santa Monica, California on January 28, 1994, at the age of 77. He's laid to rest here inside the mausoleum at Woodlawn Cemetery, also in Santa Monica, California. Smith appears to hold the record for playing Santa Claus on the screen more than any other actor. He played Santa Claus in movies and on TV 11 times. He played a drunken Santa in the 1960 film The Apartment, and he was the voice of Santa Claus in 9 animated Christmas movies, including 2 Flintstones Christmas movies. Some of his other Christmas movies include The Miracle of the White Reindeer, The Christmas Visit, Santa and the Three Bears, Yogi's First Christmas, and The Town That Santa Forgot. He also played Santa Claus on an episode of The Brady Bunch, The Voice of Christmas, in 1969. Not far behind Smith when it comes to actors who have played Santa Claus on the screen is actor Ed Asner, who played Santa Claus in movies and on TV 8 times, including both live-action and animated films. One of his most memorable roles as Santa was in the 2003 film Elf. Asner died in Tarzana, California on August 29, 2021, at the age of 91. He's laid to rest here at Sheffield Cemetery in Kansas City, Missouri, in a family plot. I had the honor of visiting his gravesite a few months after he died, and before his permanent headstone had been placed. Actor, singer, and dancing legend Fred Astaire died in Century City, California on June 22, 1987, at the age of 88. He's buried here at Oakwood Memorial Park in Chatsworth, California, in the Sequoia section. Astaire played Santa Claus in the 1979 TV movie The Man in the Santa Suit. Actor Les Tremayne died in Santa Monica, California on December 19, 2003, at the age of 90. He's laid to rest here at Westwood Village Memorial Park at the very top level of one of the outdoor crypts. As you can see, he's just 2 rows above actor Wayne Rogers. Tremayne played Santa Claus in the 1978 animated Christmas film Raggedy Ann and Andy in The Great Santa Claus Caper. And just right around the corner on the other side of this wall is the crypt of actor and comedian Tim Conway. Conway died here in Los Angeles on May 14, 2019, at the age of 85. He played Santa Claus in the 2013 film Saving Santa. And as another bonus, another actor and comedian who played Santa Claus on the screen is buried just inside the front gate of the cemetery. Actor and comedian Don Knotts, who played Deputy Sheriff Barney Fife on the popular 1960s sitcom The Andy Griffith Show, didn't play Santa Claus in a movie, but he is remembered for playing Santa Claus in a much-loved Christmas episode of the first season of The Andy Griffith Show in December of 1960. Actor and comedian Art Carney, who became famous for playing the role of Ed Norton on the 1950s sitcom The Honeymooners, died in Chester, Connecticut on November 9, 2003, at the age of 85. He's buried in Riverside Cemetery in Old Saybrook, Connecticut. The photo of his headstone on his Find a Grave memorial page was taken by Sean McKim. In 1984, Carney played Santa Claus in the TV movie The Night They Saved Christmas. Like Hal Smith and Ed Asner, actor Charles Durning played Santa Claus in multiple movies. He played Santa or Kris Kringle in 5 Christmas movies, including It Nearly Wasn't Christmas in 1989, Mrs. Santa Claus in 1996, A Boyfriend for Christmas in 2004, Three Chris's in 2010, and Bleeding Hearts, which came out in 2015, 2 years after his death. Durning died in Manhattan, New York on Christmas Eve, December 24, 2012, at the age of 89. He's buried at Arlington National Cemetery in Arlington, Virginia, in Section 66. His Find a Grave memorial page headstone photo was taken by Scott C. Actor and comedian Ed Wynn died in Beverly Hills on June 19, 1966, at the age of 79. He was cremated and his ashes are inurned in the Great Mausoleum at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California. Sadly, his columbarium niche is private and not open to the public. His Find a Grave memorial page niche photo was taken by AJ. Wynn played Santa Claus in the 1959 remake of Miracle on 34th Street. Actor Thomas Mitchell, who's remembered for playing Uncle Billy in the Christmas classic It's a Wonderful Life, died in Beverly Hills on December 17, 1962, at the age of 70. He was cremated and his ashes were inurned in the private vault in the basement of the Chapel of the Pines Crematory and Columbarium. It's the same private vault where Edmund Gwenn's cremated remains were also locked away from public view until today. But that's not the only thing these actors had in common. Like Edmund Gwenn, Thomas Mitchell also played Kris Kringle, or Santa Claus, in Miracle on 34th Street, but Mitchell played the role of Santa in the 1955 TV movie remake. Sadly, there are quite a few other popular and well-known actors who have played Santa Claus, whose gravesite locations are either unknown, or they were cremated and scattered, or they were cremated and their remains are with family members, and they currently have no public final resting place for fans to visit. These actors who also played Santa Claus in movies include Ferdinand Mounier in the 1945 film Road to Utopia, Jeff Gillen in the 1983 A Christmas Story, David Huddleston in the 1984 Santa Claus the Movie, Jan or Jan Rubes in the 1985 One Magic Christmas, Douglas Seal in the 1988 Ernest Saves Christmas, and Lloyd Bridges in the 1991 In the Nick of Time. So, after waiting for 64 years, it's finally time to see Edmund Gwenn, one of the most beloved Santa Clauses on screen, receive his very public and very prominent final resting place where fans can visit. Jack.
Watch all your stuff.
Thank you, Jack. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That worked out for a bit. Nice picture.
Yeah. So you didn't bring your Santa hat today, though, huh?
You know what? I meant to, and
I brought mine. I thought I'd wait to see if anybody else was wearing one. So now I definitely have to wear mine.
Hollywood Grave Road.
I know. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that great?
Santa shirt on. Yeah.
Okay, this is 909 Adventures, and your first name is?
My name is Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta remember that. I mean, you're friends with Scott.
Yeah.
My friend Scott.
Exactly.
And do you guys all do your stuff together? Do
Yes.
you visit the graves?
Yeah, just-
I know I've seen your stuff. It's just, there's so many channels now, I can't keep up with them all. Just like nobody can keep up with mine, I'm sure, too.
Yeah.
So,
I know how that goes.
yeah, so are you friends with Arthur Dark?
No, we're not. We're just meeting him for the first time today.
Yeah, I guess he has a lot of fans here today. I've never met him
He
either.
likes him.
Yeah, you're definitely a fan of Arthur Dark, huh? Yeah, he has a great channel.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Matt.
Matt.
I have a YouTube channel called Matt SoCal because I was just so excited to.
Is this Arthur? Hi, Arthur. Arthur,
It's me,
hi.
Steve.
I'm Steve. Yeah,
Nice to meet you in person.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
And that's Matt.
How you doing?
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to put on my Santa hat now too. Although you have a very nice one. Alright, so I just put on my Santa hat since everyone else was wearing one. Look at this, is a pretty fun crowd, isn't it? It's nice to finally meet Arthur Dark and quite a few other people. I just met Terry, who's been subscribed to my channel since probably day one, and he's left comments on pretty much every video, and we've been commenting and replying. I've been replying to his comments for 7 years now, so really fun to meet him and a few other people here who also are gravers. So this is, I'm really glad I made a trip up here today from Palm Springs.
Mr. Graveyard.
That's me. There. I'll go after you.
I should have also mentioned that after we're done sort of filing through and everyone has a chance to come see it up close, we will proceed with the inurment, so stick around. addendum here for his niche. An autograph from Edmund Gwenn.
Folks, on behalf of Hollywood Forever Cemetery and myself, we would like to give our sincerest thanks to Jessica Wahl, Arthur Dark, and of course, the family of Mr. Edmund Gwenn for allowing us the privilege to have a Christmas legend be laid to rest on our grounds. We cherish his memory, and we cherish the wonderful moments he shared with the world, and may he rest in peace. Thank you, Jessica. Come in so that they may close the actual niche space. It's over here.
Nice to meet you, Nice to meet you too. You guys are together? All right, Jared. Thanks for saying hi and being in this video. And this was really fun today. This is the first event like this that I've been to. It sounds like you've been to a lot like this.
Yeah. No, I'm happy that they're doing this. He deserves to be remembered.
He definitely does.
He was Santa Claus.
I mean, really, he's the ultimate Santa Claus.
Yes,
Ultimate Santa Claus. This is Ralph. He's been watching my channel for a while, and he has his own YouTube channel, and that he just told me about. It's called, what, 2S?
2S.
And what to go ahead and say
It's 2S, the Quarter Quarters podcast. We're on YouTube and Spotify.
this channel. So, all right, Ralph, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Thanks. Bye, Santa.
Bye.
It's a nice ceremony. Nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you too.
Merry
I'll
Christmas.
see you on Christmas Eve.
I bet you
but
will.
You better not see me on there.
No, I'll try not to.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Now, that was an event to remember. Thank you to everyone involved, and thank you to everyone who said hello today. I feel like I made a lot of new friends. And as always, this week I want to give a shout out and a very big thank you to this week's Patreon and YouTube Super Thanks supporters: Sarah Magdalena, Cliff Sheffield, Patricia Fontenot, Nancy Elward, and Brian Lowry. All of your very kind and generous donations to this channel are so appreciated.